La 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 la. Nobody knows where you are. La 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 la. Nobody knows who you are. La 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 la. Nobody knows who you are. La 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 la. Nobody knows where you are. La 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 la. Nobody knows who you are. La 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 la. Nobody knows where you are. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Nobody knows where you are. I was really thinking about bands and music and stuff. And nowadays, because of how Generation X is and how Generation Y, it could take you 30 years to even be discovered in your band. It could take a long, long time. It's not like how it was in the 60s. Oh, cool. There's a bunch, that guy almost killed me. That's really cool right there, though. Look. Oh, the red car over there. He had his blinker on, but he barely missed the front of my car. That's really cool. But what I was saying is that it's not like the 60s where you had like the Rolling Stones or the Beatles would rise and they were an iconic band. No band could ever compete with them. They were like almost like a god, right? Sorry, the telemarketer, and that person almost killed me too. But it's not like, you know, the Beatles or, you know, like the Rolling Stones where there were gods, you know, people worshiped them. Or Elvis Presley, who was a god. It's more like a needle in a haystack kind of thing. Eventually, you're going to have a few things that are going to help you. SoundCloud was very helpful for Post Malone's career. Post Malone is a big musician. He's very greedy, and he's very selfish, and he's very mean, and he likes the Olive Garden. Regardless, he did use SoundCloud and go out to California like a complete nut. And he did record White Iverson, which he did not write, and it did go on to SoundCloud. Post Malone used to hang out in Grapevine, which is where I'm going right now. So the reason I mentioned Post Malone is because I'm talking about SoundCloud. SoundCloud is about $17 a month, a little more than that, about $17.40, $17.50. It's about $17 a month with some change. And you can record as much as you like. I did up to 600 to 700 posts. About 600 of them were songs. And once you stop your membership, you're only going to be able to keep maybe 20 of them. I have plays on there, short stories that I've read, all kinds of stuff on SoundCloud. It's a good place to store things, but it's going to cost you about $170, maybe $200 a year. You can make money if you become popular on SoundCloud, so they will pay you. Now, Drupal is a really good site. We're going to talk about Drupal. Linda and I, we were in Dallas, not too far from Greenville, well, actually in Greenville, by Trader Joe's, right next door to Avenue Pizza on the other side, where there's like this back alley place for people to play music. And there was a musician there playing Bob Marley, which, and he's playing Bob Marley, and he's basically singing right to Linda. Made me mad. Well, I said, hey, we're a band, like that to him, because I don't want to play with those kinds of guys. I'm real specific about the type of people that I want to play with. And, you know, you could basically almost like smell the marijuana coming off his clothing. And he's sitting there playing the Bob Marley song to Linda. Some guy, I don't know, he was pretty good. He had a good voice, whatever. And I said, hey, we're on Drupal. And so he gets up real close to the mic, you know, and goes, what's Drupal? What's Drupal? You're a musician, you don't know what Drupal. Drupal is a community of musicians. You can even go there and exhibit your band. You can even have your band criticized.
Vehicle on shoulder
we know there's vehicles. We're all around vehicles everywhere. And we know that you can criticize musicians on Drupal. So you can write reviews to new bands. A person almost killed her. See the green?